2, 1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 12 of the Bailey Joe Card Show. I'm glad that you could join us today. We got a lot of great things planned to talk about. But first, I just want to talk a little bit about the box wars that we did on our channel this past weekend. It was between Jared H. and the sports investor himself right here on our channel. Ben pulled out with the W. Actually creamed Jared, to be honest.
More like a slaughter, wasn't it? It
yeah.
Seem
like the way we did it was each person got 2 Prizm draft picks, and the winner was determined by the amount of quarterbacks each person got. So
did they win it? Was there a prize? I don't remember.
Yeah, the person with more quarterbacks got the 5th box. So the reward
to have boxes, and the winner gets the 5th box.
Wow. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in a box war, I'm sure the sports investor would be more than happy to join you in the box war. Also, I do want to announce this weekend's break.
I won't first Dan.
We got Optic and Mosaic, six Mosaic boxes, 3 Optic boxes. It's going to be a 10-spot, 3-team random per spot. And we're going to re-random after every 3 boxes. So 2 boxes of Mosaic will be opened and 1 box of Optic. And then after those 3 are opened, we're going to re-random. But the only thing is you can't get the Pelicans or the Grizzlies twice. So once you get the Grizzlies once, you can't get them again. Not exactly sure how much that's going to cost yet, but it will be live tomorrow night. So I guess when you're watching this, it'll be live tonight. So
wait, it's tomorrow night?
No, that's just when I'm posting it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the first thing we want to talk about is the short print runs for like
how many were there?
Topps Living Set and the Project 2020. So
yeah, for sure. And just in short prints in general, because there's kind of a lot of talk about what investors or collectors consider to be a short print, a true short print, and then or an SP or an SSP, a super short print, right? And so it'd be kind of interesting to hear you guys' thoughts on what you consider to be, even I think with the living set, the Topps Living Set, they're just unique, right? Those are hand drawn. And then what the Messi is like a 3200 print run. That's pretty low, I think.
Yeah.
I think people get a little carried away with having numbers on it. I mean, it is a great indicator because it is set in stone. Like if it's out of 199, there is only going to be 199 of them. But there are announced short prints, like this Trout card. Where is it? This was the shortest short print of any Trout card from Project 2020. I'll just go on.
How many did it have printed?
It was less than 2,000.
Wow.
And that card you could buy for $20. You could get 10 of them. No, you could get 5 of them for around $85, I think. And now it's literally selling for above $450.
Oh my goodness.
Where is it?
Because I mean,
that's
by definition,
right there, 2,911.
That's the Ermsey one.
Yeah.
I would think by definition, anything under 3,000 has got to be considered a short print card, right?
Right. But it does have to depend on the status of the player. That's obviously not going to happen for every Trout, but I mean for Messi, what did you say that short print was at, or the
3,500 maybe, or 3,200? I mean, for someone like Messi, I would just think that that's just low.
Can you still get it on their site?
You can't get it on their site, but you can get them on eBay. I ordered one, and I've got my eye on a lot that I think I'm about to buy 10 of them.
How much is it?
You can find them for $15 a piece.
Do you know how much it was when you could have got him on their website?
I think it was like $12. It might have been less. But you can buy like the first set of 9 like players for like $30 or $40. So I mean, you can. Messi's clearly one of the more expensive cards. I think the most expensive card is the guy from Dortmund, Erling.
Yeah, Holland. That dude is a beast. I watched him play this past weekend, and he had 2 assists. No, yeah, 2 assists and a goal, and he's literally a beast, and he's super fast too.
And his face doesn't look like a real man's face.
No, it doesn't seem like he should be this good at soccer.
No, that is not like an athletic looking face. I'm sorry. Not that every athlete has an athletic looking face, but that guy's got a mug on him.
I know, but he's so good. So good.
I think he's actually a good buy too in soccer cards as
Definitely.
well.
I actually really agree with that. I think because there's been a lot of Dortmund or Bundesliga sets that are being announced and released. I know there's one that's coming up.
Dude, they're one of the most. It's almost like they're using FIFA and like the best teams on FIFA, like that crowd of people that are into FIFA. Like, that's where the best soccer's at. You know, they're using it.
Dude, that's why I feel like I have a slight edge on soccer cards because the amount of FIFA that I played. Like I know hidden gems in the soccer. I know hidden gems in the soccer world. Like if I were to really dig deep into soccer, I feel like I could kill it in that. But I'm just so
dude, you can get like cheap card like number cards like Marco Reus and like.
Dude, Marco Reus is a.
I just bought like 3 or 4 of his cards, like some like out of 99 select white checkered card that like costs any other player, or like Pulichic's rookie was like $200, and this card was like $10. I think I got it for.
That is crazy. Yeah, but to answer your question about print runs, I think that numbered print runs will always probably trump not numbered short print runs, but like a short print is a short print, and if it's desirable, then people who collect them are gonna buy it. So
yeah, and sometimes I think, especially from this point of view, the print run has almost, in fact, determined the likelihood of someone wanting it. Basically, afterwards, it's like no one wanted it before, but once they found out that the print run was so short, they're like, "Oh no, we need to grab that one up."
Dude, even these trout cards, like these are selling consistently at $30. I got 5 of them 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, for $18 a piece.
How much are they? Or how many are there?
What do you mean? How many are there?
How
many? Over it's in this tweet right here. Shoot, where'd it go? I think it's over 13,000.
So how many
like a ton.
separate cards does he have? How many like?
So it should be.
I think that was his 4th one.
4. Okay. Do you have all of them? Are you getting all of them? Like in a set?
I did not. If I would have bought that Ermsey one, I would be so happy. But I started after that. Yeah, right here, 34,000. I wasn't even close, and it's still already going up. But the card looks sweet. Like,
how many were the other one?
34,000. Dude, they created so much hype by that Topps 2020 project. I mean, they brought life back to a card that's not a card, basically.
I'm telling you, it was that Trout Ermsey. People were like, "What? You can that one? It's up to $500." Literally, JB Old Town Cards bought one for $500. I felt bad because I tagged him in one literally like 2 hours later that was up on Twitter for like $420.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's tough to get caught on the wrong end of the buying. That just means you gotta buy more of the same card.
Well, how many are there? 34,000?
Yes, and there was like
so there's like 10 times as many of that card as the other card?
30. Wait.
Yeah.
So 10 times. So I mean, the other one's going for like $500. So really, that should be like a $50 card then, right?
I bet that Messi card skyrockets.
Yeah. I mean, and then again, it just falls back onto like when is Europe gonna start hitting the
It's a
soccer cards
long-term
hard?
play. It's a
What?
long-term play. But
Oh
this time
yeah,
next year, these soccer cards that, you know, we're buying up, they'll at least double in price. Like it's going to be a steady climb.
dude, I agree. Soccer boxes are insane right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
I bought I bought um I bought a couple boxes on whatever Steel City Collectibles or Blowout City. I don't remember which one, but I literally
Well,
bought
ours.
a Panini Prizm 2019-20 hobby box for I think it was $139, and right now that was last Thursday, so 4 days ago I bought one, and now it's up $30 to 169 in 4 days. I guess
Wow.
$30, but
The 2014 World Cup Prism boxes, those have doubled in the last couple months as well, but they're still like 120 bucks. That'd probably be worth one picking up.
I like the select ones. Can't you get like every league in the select ones?
Yeah, Select opens it up to
Like everything. So you're not
a
just
lot more
getting
players.
like the Premier League or Bundesliga. You're getting everything.
Yeah, I don't know if they limit it to just like the countries that players play from, or if they go into their leagues as well. I would. We should research that.
I
I think it's
also
like
bought 5 of these at $47 Thursday.
Topps Chrome Premier League.
Yeah, I don't. I
I was trying to find Topps Chrome Champions League, and those are stupid expensive.
Oh yeah, dude. I can't wait for the 2020 Chops or UEFA League to come out. Those are gonna be great. Oops. Just most excited for new releases to come out, cause like
Really?
we're so stuck with old releases right now.
Oh man, I can't even imagine new releases coming out because I'm still like trying to catch up on building what I'm gonna sell for the next upcoming season. I feel like you almost have to spend like a solid year. Those Panini Select boxes, the green boxes, that's what we need to get.
Dude, we bought them. Like
off
we
of
bought
them.
them the night that we sent that link. I sent that link in the group. Um, I think they were 229. Right?
They were like just 149 the other day.
Yeah, I think they were cheaper than that actually. Because I think I got 3 of them and it was 400 and something.
Go to Wowzers.
Holy crap.
What's he selling those? Or well, yeah, he's got pretty good. It might just be on eBay or
Oh yeah, eBay.
yeah, he's got pretty reasonable prices for
Oh,
soccer
that's not
cards.
good.
Whoa, whoa, what you have there?
I think it was
Wow.
an ad. I'm pretty sure it was an ad. How do you
Wow.
search stores? I can't ever figure it out.
I'm not really sure either. I guess I thought you could. I think I follow him in the store.
Guys, let's get into the sports bettors, man.
All right.
The degenerates, man.
So
The
today on
bandwagon people that are getting in, are they going to stay in or are they going to leave? And what's going to happen when they do?
So today on Twitter we saw a tweet from Mike from Back into Cards, and he was talking about how people who were sports bettors are transitioning into sports cards because I mean obviously they don't have anything to bet on, and those people are, as Ben just said, degenerates and need something to gamble their money on, so they moved over to sports cards. But now that sports are coming back, are they going to transition back into sports gambling and leave sports cards, or are they going to do both? So,
I would think once they're in, they're gonna be in for the long haul. But I don't think sports cards are necessarily gonna go up when sports start. I think that whatever sport that comes back, if baseball's first, then baseball cards are probably going to start spiking as players start to play well. And same thing for like basketball and football. Like it's not going to be when sports come back, cards are going to go up. I think it'll be more like, yeah, when some of these players start playing and starting to shine, then their cards will go up type of deal.
I just think about like an overall market. Like what happened? Like Corona happened. So sports went away. And the people that were betting on sports, what did they do? They first got into box breaks. Right? They got into box breaks. That's the only really form of gambling.
Buying backpacks and boxes at the store too.
Yeah, but like box breaks is more of a high-end thing that you can get for cheaper and gamble and potentially hit a really big player. If you're buying retail boxes, you're probably not going to hit somebody really, really big.
Yeah, but it's just like buying a lottery ticket, though. I mean, it's the same thing to anyone who gambles. You know, you go to the store and you look for anything to buy. If it's
yeah, but like your ceiling is not very high when you buy a retail product. If you get into a hobby box break, your ceiling is super high. You can get a really, really, really expensive card.
Do people coming into sports cards that are more of like a sports gambler, do they know that already?
I mean, yeah, because you're getting into a box break, and then they know that box is worth like $500, and they're breaking 6 of them, and you're getting in each spot for $250. So, I mean, I just think about kind of how I got into it about a month and a half ago. The first thing I got into was like, you can get into box breaks. Oh my gosh, you can spend money and they'll open boxes and you can potentially hit a card worth $100 or $200, worth way more than what you bought in. So that's what I did. And then I started to realize, whoa, that's crazy. I got this card because one of the first guys I hit in a box break, Joe Burrow will go there because I hit a Joe Burrow number to 125 in auto. And
that's pretty iconic.
And I got into the box break for $125. It was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I looked at it like, man, what are these PSA 10s? Oh, you can get PSA 10s of cards, and they're worth 5 to 6 to sometimes 10 times the value of just a raw card. What's that? So then I started buying PSA 10s. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. You can buy PSA 10s and then watch their stock market start to rise. But once sports gets back, I think what's going to happen, at least for me, I won't get in as many box breaks. So the most of the lower end, the retail type boxes, I think those prices will go down because I think you're not going to have as much time to be in box break. You're going to be out at a bar, having a drink, betting on a game or multiple games. You're not going to be sitting at home watching box breaks, opening cards, gambling that way. So, and really what I'll do is what I feel like will happen is they'll get into, instead of like multiple box breaks, they'll get into like one big expensive box break. So the lower end and the mid-tier boxes, they got to go down in price, especially in the future years, because what's going to happen, like in the future years, there's so much product I feel like that will be released in the future years that I mean, I think the boxes that are currently out right now, I don't think you have to worry. You can get into box breaks that are currently out because there's only so much of that on the market. But with boxes going as fast as they are right now, I mean, the new product that comes out, they're going to print probably more. Panini's going to do that. They're not going to keep it short printed. And then what's going to happen? People are going to continue to buy in. So those mid-tier and low-tier cards and boxes aren't going to be worth as much. But I think your high tier,
they have their minimum retail value, though. That's the point of them, is their retail price. Like, they're not going to go up in value unless they're being resold.
Right, but I'm talking more so like,
I mean, he is talking about the resale price. Because I know Bowman comes out. It's supposed to hit shelves. It already has hit shelves this week, but it's supposed to be out everywhere this week. And I already know people talking about how those are going to be tough to find, and you're going to have to buy them resell if you want to buy them.
Those NFL Prizm draft pick retail boxes bought and sold for double, and it has only been not even a month since they were released.
Right. Well,
if I were to hang on to those till next year, I could potentially sell them.
Like, who's buying those though? The people that are buying those are either reselling them or they're putting them in a break, right? So basically, they're reselling them. They're not opening.
Someone's buying them because they're being resold.
The people that get into the breaks. That's who's buying them.
I'm selling them raw though. Like I'm not selling them in breaks, and they're still selling. You know what I mean? Like they're selling for
somebody that's probably doing a break, or I mean, more so. I mean, you sell a big lot of
maybe, but maybe it's just somebody who doesn't live near a Meijer or a Target, and they can't get them near them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that going on too, because not everyone lives near the city and has access to sports cards. Sometimes the only way, and in fact, I would think the majority of people that are into sports cards, the only way to get them is to order them offline.
Yeah, I mean, I think hobby boxes will continue to hold their value, but I think retail boxes and what you can pull out of the retail boxes, the mid-tier, the low-tier, are going to take a hit, especially in the future seasons, because the rookie classes are going to be a lot less competitive.
That will be because of the rookie classes, though. Nothing more than the rookie class.
And the overprint.
Are you talking only retail, or are you talking only like sealed wax, or are you talking like cards in general? I want to know. Like I feel like you're right. Sealed wax is going to start to go down because less people are going to be breaking, because they're going to be able to go out to bars, do stuff like that, watch sports, which means less box breaks, which means less boxes are being opened in general. So I think that boxes will trend down going forward once we get sports back, but I don't think that sports card prices in general will go down because people are leaving sports cards to gamble.
No. And not every person who's entering sports cards right now is a gambler either. I mean, you got to consider the parents who have kids now. I fall under this category. I was a collector as a kid when I was 10 years old, and my son's not really into it, but I tried to get him into it, just like every parent would who was into that. You know, there are lots of parents trying to, get their kids into sports cards, and some kids are loving it. And, a lot of these kids are on TikTok following our page and trying to figure out how to get cards and things like that. And, the next couple of years, who knows, maybe they're the ones buying the boxes of cards.
Yeah. I just think people that are doing it, the people that, I mean, how much do you think that the current market has since it's doubled? I mean, has it doubled in the last 3 months since?
I would say at its bottom point, it's probably overall doubled.
Mm-hmm. So that means double the people are getting in and buying cards? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I mean,
people, more money is going into it than the supply can handle, so the prices are going up.
I mean, I would say another huge, massive factor is PSA wasn't sending cards, so there were no more PSA 10s coming onto the market,
and a huge delay in the ones that were being sent out. Yeah, basically.
So I don't know if it was double the people getting in. I'm sure it had a large role in it, because there probably honestly has been. Okay, I guess at the end of the day, yeah, there probably has been a double of the community, people that are starting to learn.
That's what's going to happen now. Is the community is more than doubled, I'm sure, but the people who are finding different ways to there's so many different ways to collect. There's so many different ways to invest in the cards. There's almost becoming different niches within sports cards of how you collect or invest, and really, that's where I don't think it will tail off too much. I mean, because you've got wrestling cards, you've got NASCAR cards, you've got literally every type of card that you can think. There's Fortnite cards. I mean,
yeah, but you buy those boxes and you immediately just burn $20.
Some people don't care about that. They are collecting. Like,
you don't buy the cards you want from Fortnite on eBay. Then it's way better.
It comes down to having that as an option. Not every child or kid has a eBay account set up. You know what I mean? Like,
but those are the people that we got to worry about, that are pushing the market, because they're only going to be investing $100 a year, $250 a year. Like, we got to worry about the people that are out there buying Zion PSA 10s for $1,500 or Michael Jordans for $45,000. Like,
those are selling for $90,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A 10% drop in a $100,000 card is $10,000. A 10% drop in a dollar card is 10 cents.
Okay,
anyone spending $100,000 on a card though is making a gamble.
So the argument made on TikTok was that we may see sports bettors losing money on betting going forward and selling their cards so that they could get bet more. So I mean, in a way it definitely makes sense. It could at certain points, I don't know. I don't think it'll make the market go down, because at the end of the day, I think that this community and people coming into the hobby is growing so rapidly that it will outpace the amount of people that are leaving. So
it's gonna just steadily keep increasing.
Yeah. So at the end of the day,
I would just caution you at the future boxes and the releases, especially in future years with different rookies. Be very cautious when you're buying, even retail hobby, or even a hobby, but definitely retail. Because if they're overprinting and they're throwing 100 Prizm draft or Prizm blasters on the shelves at Walmart, and people are buying them rather than 12,
then you buy 100. That's what you do if they put 100 out there. You buy 100.
Oh, that's
how this works.
Yeah. Well, you
1,000% increase than what was there this year. So,
dude, there's not another Zion Williamson coming up. I mean,
3,000. The $3,000 card is going, or the $3,000 print run for Sprout's going for 500. The $32,000 print run is going for $30.
I got a gold foil arriving now Zion out of a retail box.
Wow. Yeah.
No, but if there was 1,000 arriving Zions,
there's not.
But in the future,
I think as long as they continue, so most of the time when they're going to start printing and releasing tons and tons of the same set in boxes, it's going to be mostly base cards. So as long as they continue to create sets that have super short prints that people are going to actually want, and continue to create numbered cards and
unique super parallels,
right? As long as they continue to do that, I don't think another junk wax era is possible as long as they continue the short prints. But print as many base cards as you want. Base cards don't mean anything.
Nothing will be as hot as they are right now.
Buy the short prints on eBay. Buy the cards straight up. That. You'll get a way better bang for your buck that way.
But dude, some people just love ripping boxes, man. It's not even about buying deals. You become more of an investor when you're buying on eBay. That's investing, really. Yeah. It's smarter.
I'm not worried about the people that are ripping blasters, I guess. I'm just worried about the...
What are you worried about?
I'm not... I'm worried about the excessive amount of prints that could potentially go on in the future with a weak rookie class.
Well, you don't need to worry about that because you'll be an experienced collector by then. And dude, there's so many old cards still, untapped collections of cards that don't have value that will have value. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that being said, who have you guys been buying recently?
Oh, dude, I'm just buying every messy card I can right now, trying.
This guy. I'll show you.
Zion. Yeah, I actually, for the first time, just started looking into Zions again, and they're decently priced. And
I've bought so many Zions lately.
That's crazy.
Blue.
Ben, you've been buying Zions too?
It's a bad time to be buying those, though, isn't it? Aren't those on the up?
Draft Prizm, dude, it's so underrated. And it's
just see, I have 100 Draft Prizms in this box right now. Zion, ready to go.
You have any blues? Bet you don't. I bet you don't have one blue.
No, I don't. Not that. I got plenty of other ones though.
You do? Well, you probably have base and probably not even silver.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys one.
I got plenty of silvers. I mean, this is like a Zion off.
Blue is rare, and blue is cheaper than is silver. And there's 10% of the there's probably 10 times more silvers than there are blues, and it's cheaper than it's silver. And
what you'll learn is the market decides the value. I mean, the market decides.
Well, it's also forever going too. So in 20 years, if Zion actually turns out the way people think he's going to be,
20 years Zion cards aren't going to be worth shit. There's probably 10 years probably.
Which is
Dude, that's right not true. If he has his career that he's supposed to have, his cards will never stop going up. They'll be priceless at some point.
Will he win 3 championships?
We'll see. If he wins, he's going to have to win some championships. That's
Will
for
he
sure.
be the MVP of the league in any category ever?
I think he
Maybe.
might be. If he can learn how to shoot, definitely. But if he doesn't learn how to shoot, probably not.
Yep. You know who it was though? This guy. 3 championships. NBA All-Star. Defensive Player of the Year. That guy.
Who is
You
it?
got,
A way better resume right now. This
Who
guy
is
might
it?
have potential. It's
yeah,
Draymond.
well, you could have said that about LeBron when he was in his first year in the
Draymond
NBA.
Green, right there.
All right, guys.
that's-
Let me tie this up with one player that I've been buying, which I wish I wouldn't be saying this, but this Jam Masters LeBron James card. It's a super short print, and if you can take a look at those Shroud prices of the super short prints, like this card is going to go crazy. It's only $30 cards, plus this set is sick. Like,
It looks like NBA Jam.
How much is
yeah,
that?
like you can get these cards right now for only $30. I've bought 2 so far, and I'm trying to get as many as I can for under 30.
Man, I saw the green one today. There was it was a green variation, and it was at $34 on a bid. I thought about bidding, but I just didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it's
You gotta feel your
market value.
buys,
Dude,
man. That's why everyone has different buys.
The
Yeah.
reason I think it's a good buy right now is because Mosaic products are hot and they're being ripped right now. So in FIFA, when a certain card are in packs for only a short amount of times, you gotta buy them when they're in packs. So like once Mosaic are gone, Mosaic is known to be, from many sources, the shortest print out of any basketball set this year, and it's going to be because of everything that's going on right now. And they just couldn't print as many. So like the shipping and everything was off. So it's just a super short printed set to begin with.
Did you see that Panini's putting together another set though? Like a set of a bunch of different cards, like, and they're gonna throw some rookies in there for NBA.
Yeah, that makes sense. Panini, nice.
Why wouldn't they though?
Having product, dude. Yeah, hey, you're right. You run a business. Why not? But like,
Dude, I think
They're not gonna flood the market, Ben. They're not gonna flood the market, not anytime soon.
I think as long as
how many hobby boxes of Mosaic are sold tomorrow? We'll see that. 1 o'clock. I'm trying. So we'll see.
I think as long as the community and the hobby continues to grow as rapidly as it is,
For sure.
I mean, yeah, that's really at the end of the day or the final point.
Yeah, no, it'll keep growing, and people will keep finding new ways to spend money in sports cards and collect certain types of cards. And I mean, there'll be someone who collects just like you do, and they'll be the ones buying them from you later down the road, you know, like looking for the same
Sure.
stuff.
Maybe we'll just all be buyers forever.
And
I'm
never sell.
I'm planning on buying soccer cards just for like 5 years, and then maybe just open a store for a year.
We have a soccer set. I feel like between the 3 of us, we would have a banging store
Yes.
full of everything
So-
you ever want.
Bailey Joe Card Store coming soon.
Bailey Joe Card Store.
Perfect.
Coming soon. Well, thanks for tuning in to episode 12 of the Bailey Joe Card Show. Stay tuned for our new store. It's going to be coming soon. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Appreciate it. We're trying to get to 300 subscribers, and we're almost there. Go follow us on Twitter. Got 600 followers there now. That's crazy. Go follow us on TikTok. Over 14K followers, which is insane. And also on Instagram. We're trying to grow that too. So, yeah.
Yeah, plenty of places to get your card fix.
Yes. Yeah, so
Going to
guys-
break this weekend.
yeah, join our break this weekend too.
It'll be sick. Opening Optic is like the best thing ever.
Oh man, I might have to just show up just to help sort.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
All right, later.